Thank you, Ben, for having me on your show and for asking me questions around the achievement of Edo State Governor, Senator Okpebholo, on his 60 days in office. You will recall that on inauguration, the governor was very clear that he's going to abide by his manifesto, which he campaigned on the basis of which he campaigned and he was elected by the people of Edo State. And he started by setting up an asset verification committee headed by a foremost federal PS, Dr. Enes Umahile, of which I'm a member. In the next few weeks, this committee will be submitting its report, and we will know the situation of the state. An interim report had already been submitted. One of the biggest things that the governor has done for me is setting aside close to 50% of his 2025 proposed budget, revolving around infrastructure, agriculture, food security, and the value chain, which I believe we put at Edo State on the path of accelerated development. The governor is prioritizing education, particularly basic education and health sectors. He has invested time on monitoring project sites, indicating very clearly that he wants to build a very strong monitoring and evaluation system in the state. The governor started very well by constituting his cabinet in the first day in office. After announcing the SSG, announcing the chief of staff, the next thing he did was to appoint a commissioner for health, appoint a commissioner for justice, and of course a commissioner for finance. These are critical ministries that a government cannot really say they have started work when you don't have a commissioner heading your health, your finance, and of course your rule of law, which is the Ministry of Justice. Discussing with the governor even before he was inaugurated, he told me very clearly, Taiwo, I'm going to be embarking on school access program initiative. And what does that mean? The governor means school beyond infrastructure, school beyond teacher training. A primary school should have toilet facility. A primary school should have water. There should be water running. There should be security. So his school access program is highly commendable, and he has started that even in the design of his primary schools in Edo State. His continuous engagement with development partners is an indicator of his commitment to sustainable development. Ben, you won't believe that the governor has visited the World Bank. He has visited, the Chinese embassies. Chinese embassy. He has visited quite a lot of, development institutions within Abuja and Nigeria without even traveling abroad, and encouraging them to support the state in terms of development, in terms of girl child infrastructure, food security, and general issues that will be of impact to the state. And the governor didn't delay in appointing CEOs for critical agencies like the SDG, Investment Promotion Office, the Geographic Information System, and of course that shows very serious that there's no room for delay. And very recently also appointed the Special Advisor on Development Partnership, which I think is a good step in the right direction. His interest in the security of the state is evident with the immediate step he took towards curtailing court-related killings in the state. You will recall, Ben, that before the governor took over, around the spring and summer of last year, 2024, there was a lot of court-related killings in Edo. But today, I think that substantially, even from media report, that has been curtailed to a manageable proportion. And there was a viral video that went around recently where the government house, there was a lot of brand new hillocks, which is very commendable. And those hillocks are going to be channeled towards supporting our security agencies. Recently, in the 2025 Appropriation Act, the governor increased the subvention to Akerele University, the state-owned university, by almost 900%, from a miserly 40 to 50 million naira monthly to 500 million. That is highly commendable. And by the time the House of Assembly passes that budget, you will see that investment in research and development, capacity building, lecturers relationship will be improved in the Akerele University, and the certificate will be highly recognized. Even though the governor is still in his 6 months honey period, Ben, but I think that based on the evidence before me, he has started well and taking measured steps towards ensuring investment in economy, infrastructure, food security, human capital development, and a few other things. I think based on this, he needs to be commended, and we just need to support him to ensure that he's not derailed, continue to be focused, maintain relationship with stakeholders, and ensure that his manifesto is being fulfilled. Thank you, and God bless. Bye.